Hello there, and welcome to Gloria Victis. I thought I would be doing a video on gathering, and there's a lot of stuff in this game in terms of crafting. Crafting is a huge component in this game. You can buy a lot of things, but crafting, you can literally make everything in this game. It's not like a typical RPG where you can like, oh, I found this, but I can't make this, or you can make everything, is what I say. But the good thing about making it is there's a chance to get a let's see here, weapon, different tiers depending on how good you are and depending on where you make it. With a basic tier, no buff, and then up to tier 6, very small chance, but it's going to give you the best stats. So I don't know what this. I don't know what it doesn't really tell you about stats in terms of all that stuff. But again, your weapon will indicate a plus, like a +1. I got some +1 stuff here. My weapon here is +5, so this is a warrior's hammer that does 80, almost 90 damage, and some other things. So here's a +1 axe, 104. This marauder's bow, 57. Plus, as a tier 4 was what they call it. Anyways, to get to all that stuff, you need resources, and a lot of resources are made to make something. So it's a lot of like it's pretty complicated. But I'll do another video on that. But right now, it's all about gathering resources, and so you kind of want to have a couple tools with you. First off, to start, you definitely want at least an iron knife or something good for mowing, which is for gathering wheat, barley, and flex. You also want preferably a pickaxe or something that can do mining. Again, real fast. Again, the modifier indicates how fast you're doing it. So you can use a knife on chopping wood, but it's not going to be the best. Or you can use it for digging, but you can't use it for mining. But you can use a axe for chopping wood, mining, digging, and mowing, but it's going to take a while. So you definitely want to pick the tool for the job. I mean, technically, I don't know. I mean, it would be nice if you could do it faster, but without further ado, let's get started. So there's different things that you need: trees, animal parts, beeswax, all sorts of things can be collected from your surrounding area. So right now, oh, Jesus Christ, they've taken everything. Oh, this is not good. I should have thought about this earlier. But right now, here I'm in Dunfin, the capital here for this. And from here, to get stuff, you can find trees all over the place. You can chop them down. There's a few farms out here. Then we have Onar Farm, which is a good place to get like flex, wheat, barley. And then, of course, we have the Mines of Dunfin, which is a good place for getting, coal. I keep on forgetting its name. Lime, salt, limonite, which is used to create iron, which is, again, kind of realistic in its way. And, of course, throughout the lands, you can find animals ranging from pigs, foxes, wolves, bears, all used into making things with hides and all that stuff. So, again, we can, you just go up to here, bring up your weapon, and then you just press E, and you start chopping. The item does need to be in a, it needs to be, it's these nodes right here. These already chopped. Not like you can't go up to any tree and knock it down. It has to be kind of already cut. Which is I mean, it's nice. It allows, it's easier to spot. So again, any of these trees that you see knocked down with a stump next to them, go ahead and chop it down. There we go. So again, I got 3 bark, 1 sawdust, and 6 elm wood. What else we got here? You will see these are always in batches of 3, so you'll have wheat, barley, and flex. So right here we have barley, flex, and wheat. So let's see. So it would be take 12 seconds, but if I press 9, is it gonna update? We'll see. We got flex here. I think it said 6 seconds. Yeah. So now I have some flex. I can go over here, wheat. I got a couple things of wheat. And these respawn pretty fast, between 2 and 5 minutes. And then, of course, you don't have the... There we go. Just barley. And then mowing. Of course, if you mow, blah, blah, blah. Also, other things you will need are beeswax and honey. So, of course, you could... These are beehives. You don't need any resource to get them. You just click here. So far, I've seen it that you could just click it twice, I think. Maybe they fixed it, but... Oh, you can see that there's bees around it. So you just click this. Click your E. Gather. You got beeswax and honey. You see those at farms. Usually the beeswax, the hives and the beehives and these wheat, barley, and flax are in the same area. We also have hops right here. So these, I don't think these need to be... It's a little bit finicky. So it's a mowing, so... Yeah, so we can just do that. We got some hops. Got one hop. And then sunflowers, of course. Everything is used in something. Another thing that I've noticed is that getting water, you will see these around camps and towns. It's you would never know this is a well, but this is a well. You don't need a bucket. So again, I'm just gonna show you. It like creates a bucket. So I have a bucket, 7 empty buckets. I don't have, yeah, and I have 10 water already. So let's, I just saw it. So, you know, it's really buggy sometimes. It's not the best. Dang it. Maybe over here. No. Okay. Well, the one in Castle works. I'll show you how that works. But other things you can use for resources include animals, furs, pigs, all of it. So we'll take this pig out right here with this bow. Wow, that was bad. There we go. So what you get is a carcass. So we got a dead boar carcass. And then if we press C, and we want to go to forestry and farming, so we could butcher it with, like, say we butcher this dead bear, we're going to get some bowels, some claws, and some venison. And then we'll also get some raw hide. With that, we can, I think, you go to leather working, and then you could just, like, I want to save that for another video, but, again, everything is used. If you're missing leather... It's just kill all the animals. So let's make our... Fuck. I really don't know. What else is there? There's, you know, there's the wood. There's carcasses. There's farming. Sometimes I've noticed that some items fall off mobs. So, like, items like this, where is it? Thick steel wire. I don't know how to get that, and I don't think it's craftable. Maybe, I don't know. Also, if you're going into your crafting, you will notice different tools right here. You see this indicates that you can make it. Let's see. So this needs flex thread, which can be used flex fiber, which needs flex straw. And then when it doesn't have anything, that means you can it's found naturally, or you could buy it, along with stuff. So let's see here. Oh, I can make a buckle, belt buckle. Interesting. Still, like pine logs, you'll find these around. So let's see if we can make it. I don't know. Maybe I might have to jump servers here. I'd actually have to do a jump cut. I should have saw that. Before I started. But I'll go in town and show you where the Elise and Dunfin. Again, they're scattered around the place. I've only been in a handful of the towns, but pretty much I've seen is every town has one, and you do not have to buy them. Again, it's an early access, so I bet it's probably still a bug. Ooh. That frame rate. So here we go. Yeah, right here. So we got one in Dunfin. We're just gathering water, and I got 1 bucket. Again, it's bugged, so originally I had 7 buckets, and now I have 11 water buckets. So, I think we're going to do a jump cut. I know this is the first, but I'm just going to see if I can get down to these 2 farms. Here's another farm, too, very similar if you're on the Ismars. And, of course, I think Limetown might have something, but we'll see how this goes. Okay, we're back. I got a new server. The good thing about this game is that there's tons of servers, but you can jump to any server you like, and your character will be saved. So right here, along the castle, again, around Dunfun, I don't know what it's like around this other town that isn't labeled. I wish they would put a label here. This is the Ismar's capital. You will find resources. So like this, we will find limonite, which is a good, which is a base product of oh wow, of iron. So you just go up to it, harvest it, bring out your pickaxe, and then just pick it up. And then of course you will see, I think, or maybe not. We will see some. Still UI stuff. Three, two, one. And here we're approaching up on the, wow, come on. Come on, just show me. Oh, God, I already forgot what this is. But this is, again, this is for the Midlanders. This is their farm here. This is where you can get a lot of resources for flax, barley, wheat, hops, and any other vegetation here. And here we have another. Again, I'm just gonna show this off. This is a well. You're too far. Yeah, we go. Nope. There we go. I said, look at that. That's a well. So there's a lot more resources here of barley. This is a bunch here. And you've got some more over here. And then flax. It seems like flax is a little bit more important for clothing. So we have all this wheat for mowing. And then we have some sunflowers and pumpkins for food. Along the way. Chickens. Chickens. And of course, I do recommend checking out the windmill. I'll explain that in another video. And also, we have a bunch of hives here. It's another 3 hives. We can just go up here, pick some honey and beeswax. So again, it looks like you can use that twice, which is really nice. So a good place to check out either this or this farm. I do assume so that they're the same, but do definitely check it out. Here we have, these guys are really easy to kill. There we go. Come on. Just looting is a little bit finicky. There we go. So we're coming up on the mines here. Very heavily contested area, at least on the American servers. I don't know what it's like on the European servers or Oceanic servers. Again, more wood. But these are the place that's you're always going to guaranteed resources. It's a hot place for resources and a lot of stuff. Definitely, it's always good since there's a lot of animals heading down this way, just to kill them if you're looking into leatherworking. There we go. And again, weight doesn't really matter. It's all just capacity. I do recommend trying to get linen bags. They're really easy. Besides, you know, what this is, it's copper. I think it's bronze, copper or copper, bronze, silver, and gold, of course. It does require, you know, 15 of these, whatever these are, to buy new slots. So here we are at the mines here. So let's equip our things. Always be worried about people invading. Always check out the map here. If you're the Ismalar, maybe if you're down here, make sure that place is always yours, or always be worried. But there's all sorts of stuff to collect. So we got some salt here. Salt for for Arcavius. And we get some of it glitches out, or it's not like, you know, some stuff will spawn on top of each other. So we got some coal. And of course, we got a node right there. You can see. So there's tons of stuff here. There's also, again, I'll talk about it in the crafting, but there's also little workshops here that you could use. Again, it's below, so it's good for you know, metallurgy. What the hell? Oh wait, no, that's not the farm. Yeah, cool. So we got some nice cleavage here. Very nice cleavage. Ends up some limestone. There we go. And that's pretty much it for gathering. If you have any more questions, definitely post some questions in the comments. If you really enjoy this, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and voice your opinion on this game. This game is on early access on Steam. And as always, guys, follow me on Twitter, @Caboose967. And as always, guys, see you guys later.